Lanes are open out there.
4287. Three 393 standing by. 393.
Engine 19 to alarm. Yes, sir. Do you have any more info on citizen assist? Yeah, dispatch cut out as you guys were relaying info the first time.
Copy that. I apologize for that. It's the roof. There's a water leak coming from the roof. It might be coming from the upstairs room. Alarm 2, Rescue 21 to Engine 21. SO just called back, advised that there is no gas leak. You guys are not needed on scene. Everybody can cancel.
Three. If you could continue to proceed to the 131, 131, 44, I-40 eastbound.
11 to 55, as far as I know, it's SO that took the call.
Copy that, thank you.
Engine 21 alarm, be advised we are coming up on scene. SO is not here, so could you get PD rolling, please?
And 1619 McDonald Road, Northwest, crash at a San Isidro. Firebox is 6153, 26 Alpha 2, 84-year-old female, conscious breathing, not feeling well, blood pressure abnormality. 1619 McDonald, Northwest.
Confirm.
Essential at High Street, just north on High. Firebox 5271, it's a male down and out. Blue jacket, blue jeans, non-violent. The caller should be there to wave you down, 32 Bravo 3. Engine 1. High M Central, just north on High.
55 Truck 38. We are responding to the 31 Delta. We're outside your station, not sure where you want us to come.
Rescue 38, responding to 55. Are you supposed to be responding to call in tribal?
We were sent to your station, Station 38.
Direct on that, and just clarifying that you are responding to the 31 Delta, secondary to an incident on 26 Travel Road.
That's affirmative.
Direct on that. You can go ahead and cancel. We'll be transporting this patient. We're a little far out to rendezvous.
55 copy.
Let's slide off to the left side. Okay, looks like we're moving back traffic still firm. Number. I got a fire truck blocked in front of me now, so they said they're going to stick around until the ambulance rolls out.
Item 534, can you be 10-8, please?
Confirm.
Okay, thanks.
Confirm.
913, copy, code 1.
Okay, Kemper, can you start back around to that 44 golf course in Sutton? AFD was advised to code 4, but apparently they had bad radio reception and still responded, and they're advising that the vehicle is immobile and that they need a unit to respond. Did attempt to 21 back to the calling parties to confirm if they wanted to do their own 46 in the station port, and it's going straight to voicemail.
Sorry, tonight. Go for Edward 411.
I just was wondering the status.
We're attempting 2-5. We're getting no answer at the front door. Negative movement inside.
Careful.
Yeah, it looks like we have a open door.
Careful.
There's 38 waiting to get through this road. One vehicle that's stuck. If we can get a 46.
Battalion 7, go ahead. Just letting you know, the Burnco grader is out here with us now. Great, thank you, Nate.
Will not be running today. The help trucks are not running today.
Edward 57. Southeast.
Confirm. All units, just for 49, be advised that the help trucks are not running today. Again, the help trucks are not running today.
Corner, and I'm just walking 24 away from the area to head northbound. If you could have somebody come up this way to 82 so we can figure it out.
Confirm.
Get through this. There's no way they can turn around.
Case on it.
Careful. Edward 411.
411.
His dad lives there as well.
Edward 411. At this time, no agency exists to enter the apartment. Door was unable to be resecured. You can tank there.
Here, Nate. 1505.
Engine 21 alarm.
Go ahead, 21.
Would it be okay if 21 runs down to 17 for fuel?
That's affirmative, 21.
Rest 4 alarm, can you clear us?
CS24TV.
CS24.
Can you update me to the sub, please?
Confirm. $1506.
203 on PS26.
We're going to be 3-2 of 1983. Can you see if RTC can check him?
Confirm.
24 on the freeway.
10-4 and strength 638, just to advise the Southwest unit that's actually on the off-ramp, but he's stuck as well. He's just a little further up than you.
10-4, is there any 49 as to why traffic stopped? Is it just ice, or is there a 44 or 45 in the southwest?
He's stating it's just ice, but he can't actually see. He believes it's just ice, though, because... Oh, correct, and nobody can get traction, so everyone's just stuck, and he's actually stuck as well.
2 miles up.
Charles 239 PD. You sent me in Charles 236 759.
I'm pretty cute.
And I'm aware of the issue. I've been out there a couple times.
It's 45.
I can EDT PS 45 Adam. Does Adam 413 wants to go for?
Adam 413, are you direct?
You're going to have to come westbound 40, probably from Rio Grande, and then right where Coors split at north and south, you'll see our unit, and we're blocking 24 southbound because it's at a standstill here, and we're just directing traffic northbound.
10-4, we're en route from the sub area, so give us a few.
10-4.
Feel like it's standby for attempt to locate on 394 below Central and Coors. Stand on Central, a gold sedan with an unknown 26 is swerving in and out of 2-4 to slide on the ice intentionally. Caller considered no cause of 45. It's located represent 872.
Like right next to 285. They wouldn't be able to come this way without the snowplow first.
I think I got the report.
So we can get everyone out of here.
10-4. 1522 PD. I'm en route from 7 Bar and Coors Bypass. I can see if I can help at all.
10-4.
$15.22, please. Also, if you can advise the road maintenance or whoever's doing the plows that there's a bad stretch of road as well, right here at Coors Road and Cottonwood Loop, that whole stretch.
10-4.
Subject Stevens and try to 21 and ask him to step outside to speak with 34th. I can't get it to connect on my end.
10-4, go ahead.
21 is going to be 505-702-6289.
10-4. PD2 Frank 134, current 100 for back units.
Okay.
10-4. Check 30. We're on 44. It's going to be between Coors and a sled at Long Gun Club. Advising a white truck into the ditch. Unknown and injuries. Calling party as a passerby. The Sam 63.
Sam 63.
Did you want to shut down the off ramp so vehicles will stop getting stuck right there on the west I-40 westbound to southbound Coors off-ramp.
Yeah, or if we have the units.
10-4.
RCV 10 PD.
Go ahead.
Not sure if that 21 is working, but if it is, I have a second 21 if you need that as well.
10-4, Air 10-3, they're making 2-5 with them now.
Frank 521 PD, one's in custody. You continue here.
10-4, Air 10-8 to 15-13.
2-3.
Baker 452 PD. With respect, 44 at the moment, actually it'll be about 6100 uptown at the entrance.
$200 uptown, 10-4.
The 26 is going to be Adam George William Lincoln 57.
Info 256, just for 49, our calling party called back on 911, and he is going to be requesting 25 from a unit, advising that AFU told him it was property damage and some other 49 and that he needed a unit there.
That's all.
Frank 638 PD.
Frank 638.
Is there any calls or anything on frontage road from 40 west, on the frontage road northbound, because there's vehicles starting to back up there as well?
Nothing yet.
10-4.
Fire control to DSM 5.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Adam 422 PD.
422.
Can you hold that 44 call and put me back on with Edward 434? We made contact with the other party.
10-4. Rescue 465.
I won't be available on radio in this case. Tramway 925. Sup?
1052, 1111 Alameda Boulevard Northwest, 1111 Alameda Boulevard Northwest, at the Maid Brigade coming from the front door in interior motion.
38 PD.
Go ahead.
Two TOT to press downtown for complaints of neck injury, and I'll be heading down there.
10-4. Yeah, 5-1.
Rescue 38 fired or so.
Rescue 3.
shows unit arriving on scene. Is it possible you can advise if when an ambulance frees up a unit, our unit is not four-wheel drive and it's a long driveway? Rescue 38, stand by. We got an ambulance arriving. I will advise.
10-4.
Rescue 38, fire control. We're going to make contact with AMR.
Rescue 38.
DFM5 to Battalion 7.
Q. 44. Paul William.
DFM5 to Battalion 7. DFM5 to Fire Control.
DFM5.
Hey, when you get a second, if you can either give Battalion 7 a phone call or try and raise them, just give them an update that we're going to punch a road all the way into the resident's house with the grader. Myself and Paramedic 41 will be following to do a quick assessment if needed, and then we'll advise from there.
Careful.
Honey, brief letter, transportation.
10-4.
James.
23 Cardenas, cross through the Candelaria, firebox is 7602. 46-year-old male, conscious breathing, is intoxicated. The calling party said that he is face down in the snow. They are unable to pick him up and drag him inside. Agent 13, 2923, Cardenas Drive, Northeast, 23 Bravo.
Rescue 16 to alarm. Can you show us on scene MDT is not working?
6.
Now in Wyoming, I'm trying to get around to westbound. I see a car that's sideways in the middle of the road.
Seven.
Frank 638.
Be advised, there's vehicles starting to back up on the northbound and trying to head north on Coors. So 24 is becoming a problem over here. Just advise the PSAs.
10-4, PS63 and 663, 10-4 on that.
We're 10-4.
Frank 638 PD, can you get a hold of the southwest unit on the southbound side? Because it looks like maybe the 24 is starting to move over there, and have them advise.
Rescue 16 to alarm.
Go ahead, 16.
Yeah, we're getting no answer. Can you guys do a callback, please?
Step by.
East Control PDF.
E5.
256.
One 644 56.
10-4, both units.
287. So he got himself straightened out, 10-8. Good.
Barcelona and Atlanta for a 39 climb parade advising of 2 ATVs driving on Barcelona. Cars are having to swerve around them, possibly coming from 1725 Barcelona. Negative 25 with climb parade. Both units, priority 145 at Coors and Montano. It's going to be a single vehicle rollover. It's a black Cadillac Escalade. We're still getting further.
27-year-old male has some blood in his vomit. Said he was drinking all night. 10 and 12, 11,500 Angelina, cross street at Tomasita, firebox 7562, 12th district.
Frank 638 PD was Ernie 49 from the Southwest unit.
Before I spoke with state, I think we just had shift change. Or that we need them out there, but they couldn't give me an ET.
Two.
It's fun.
I'll have a female 12 and up to 830 Garden from the 100 block of Riverside. Starting mileage is 38559.4.
38559.4 at 1524.
Hey, Fleet 2, this is GFM 5. I don't think they're going to have any radio comms where they're at. What can we do for you?
I'm just trying.
You know, I'm not exactly sure where they're at right now, but once you hit plant, just follow the only graded road that you'll see that's plowed, and then when you come to Sundance Kid, turn right and just follow that down, and we'll run into them some point in time. Do you want us to wait till you get here to start pulling this engine out, or can the grader start working on it once we're done with him?
So White Lake Road.
The actual EMS call, and then we're going to start working with the engine.
We're really close by, so let me get to you guys.
Copy that. I just wanted to ask that. We'll wait for you to get here.
10-4 will be there shortly.
Can you show me on a 10 check at the Circle K on 2nd and Alameda, please?
Everyone's out of the vehicles.
The PS66, it's here at the Dion's.
If I let them know for White Lakes, it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. They have to go, Lisa.
PS66.
If you can clear both of us, 10-8, we'll focus on it. We're 57.
I'm for both units are on the call.
Fifteen to 22 to the Frank unit. That's in the 24. Of course.
I have for Frank 638.
Hey, I'm at Quail and Coors. Where did you need me, or?
You're going to have to come eastbound on 40 to Rio Grande, and then come back westbound on Coors, or I'm sorry, westbound 40 to Coors, north and south off ramps, and you'll see us there.
Are they just not making that little hill?
It looks like it's both north and southbound, but I can only see up to where it curves, and there's vehicles stopping, backing up, and driving in different directions, and so I'm unable to leave to see anything else because I'm blocking southbound right now. We'll have to figure it out before we can open up these roads here.
10-4.
Back to 4 minutes.
7524, go ahead.
Yeah, with 31 at 1624, 1 to both. Making a make.
10-4.
Bound to Rescue 7, respond out to 233 Yucca, drive northwest 6 Charlie, call K3 alarm monitoring company, 6-7-year-old female, difficulty breathing. For Rescue 7, 233 Yucca, drive northwest, cross street of Mescal, firebox, 5811, 7's firebox.
And 4, PQC is 10-8.
Tampa, we'll be 1961 to the substation. Mileage is 82.2.
1529.
Ten four, and you were able to check the frontage road going north?
That's 10-4. It's all clear. Even at the light, there's no traffic there.
10-4, if you just want to come up behind my unit here and we can check the southbound area.
Over, I'm getting on the I-40 eastbound now, but I was able to visually clear that, but I'll be right there.
Come on.
This is Fleet 2. How far past Station 41 is Plant Road?
All right, Fleet 2, so go down the, keep going on South 14. You're going to turn left onto 217. Take 217 all the way down, and that will Y off to Plant Road and Martinez. Stay to the right and just follow the only plowed trail.
10-4, thank you.
Copy that.
I believe they left with the patient. Can you confirm that?
I'm sorry, are you trying to confirm that they left with your patient?
Yes, ma'am. I'm led to believe, secondary to their tracks, that they've gone to the house and retrieved the patient and left the residence.
Stand by. Last seen southbound Sierra from Central. White Chevy Tahoe on 26, swerving in and out of 24, seconds of 894.
Please.
they're starting to go, and the roads are still black to icy. Pretty much just ice through 31 west.
Five to the unit responding to 11500 Angelina. You can cancel. Albuquerque ambulance 3056.
Engine 12, direct on the cancel. Thank you, 3056. Be safe.
(552) Rescue 16, was that a cancel?
SO 256 report number 0026 0026.
Sorry, thank you.
(552) Rescue 16. Go ahead. Did you guys cancel us? Sorry, I was at low volume. Yeah, you guys can cancel. Copy, thank you.
Possible to have them get I-2 first, though that's the priority.
Commander.
Oh, yes, Lieutenant.
Engine 1H responding 55, you can also cancel.
Nice.
Rescue 20, please respond to 6301 Alameda. It's going to be the Mercado Apartments, apartment 1094, cross street of San Pedro, firebox 7202, 49-year-old female, conscious and breathing, sick, 26 Alpha 1 for Rescue 20. 6301 Alameda, the Mercado Apartments, 26 Alpha 1.
Sending booking at the priority 139 call, 8512 Sapphire Street Southwest. We originally got this call almost an hour ago. Caller is a relative. And then note the listed 20 is being verbal also towards the family, yelling, making threats to 27 subjects. The on 57 or has a mental disorder. Caller is now 21 back, advising that they just received 51 from the subject, threatening 43-1. Unknown method at this time, but the subject is known to carry a knife. He's an SMA, 19 years old, 5'9", 115. He wears baggy clothing, but no description for today. Please, RTC.
RCL's on northeast.
RTC, Northeast is not looking for anyone.
And neither both units be advised the grandmother does call the callers, and that the subject took his wrist, took a lot of pills. I-25 northbound and Escuela. It's possibly going to be Broadway or related to one of the motor vehicle accidents from earlier. Getting an additional call, reference a red pickup with its lights still on, and looks like it was involved in a rollover, but is upright at this time.
Sam, Minnesota, did Isleta handle those earlier 44s and the rollover?
They advised that they did, but it's unknown if this one's going to be related.
Sam 4, can you just check with them, see if it is related, if it's the same vehicle or if it's a new thing?
So about the 178 vehicle is moving pretty slowly, about 50 miles an hour.
Battalion 7's direct.
Rescue 16 to alarm, we're clear, AOR.
Rescue 16.
Agent 1H responding 55.
Five base to engine 18. I canceled my truck. I thought I had heard a cancel for them. Do you need them back?
That's a negative. I just didn't hear a response.
Copy, thank you. But their 34th didn't say anything about towing a red Dodge truck that was possibly the rollover. So this may be the same, but they can't verify.
Camera.
Breathing 10 Delta 4, engine 14, rescue 14, 905, Canada Drive, Southwest, 10 Delta 4.
RCLP.
RCL.
I'm getting a direct CIT hit on this individual. Looks like in 2014, him and his siblings were placed in CYFD custody. And when he went to a foster home, he stated that he was hearing voices to 27-1, his foster parents. Looks like he ran away that night. And that's the only comments in the CIT hit. There's a bunch of history and web grid I haven't read yet, though.
We're on that 49.
Copy.
Rescue 46 quarters.
Rescue 46.
Second, Hacienda.
Second in La Cienega.
Hacienda Road.
Step for a second in Hacienda.
Point 7 Thornville with Mexico 834. Sam, Adam Paul. It's going to be a gold Honda.
Okay, that's perfect.
Two 8-7. 10-8-1-17. And could you let PD know that there's a car off on the right shoulder of eastbound between Wyoming and Eubank? People are overreacting to it and swerving around, so it's going to be another 44 or 45. Yep.
San Mateo, Firebox 7611, 82-year-old female, conscious, abnormal breathing, has some back pain, so 5 Charlie 4 for Rescue 13. 5312 Mescalero Road, Northeast.
And zip tied him until 34's 156. He was booked for the aggravated assault.
Thank you.
Okay.
Clarify, was the subject on our call the victim in that situation or the offender?
No, he was 16 for aggravated assault. However, the victim of the aggravated assault did 27-8 him in self-defense. So the victim of a shooting but was booked.
10-4. Peter Frank 124, do you want additional units?
PS 66 Street. You advised the 46 company that it's probably going to be winched out. It's on its left side.
The 43-1 subject in our call had zip tied and 27-4'd another individual in a different call. That subject has then 27-8'd our 43-1 subject in retaliation. But our subject was still 16 for the assault.
Therefore, that was previous 42s.
Per RCL.
How many units have route? 10-4. If you could possibly get another unit when they clear, and I can be en route if need be.
PD2 Frank 113.
How far out from the sub?
10-4.
Insulin. There's also some type of domestic situation going on there. PD is en route for Rescue 15, 3721 Delmar, car street of James Avenue, Firebox 7425, 15th Firebox. Stand by.
157.
Thank you.
Battalion 7 to DFM 5 and Rescue 41. Strong work, guys. Thank you. Clearing East Act 2, returning to main.
And RCLP, it looks like he was 16 on the 13th of December, ROR'd on the 19th for 20 minutes for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, failure to appear. Just report it. And I can try to get you 21s to the residents if you need them.
10-4. It looks like we might have at least one or two 21s at this point, but any further to get.
Sam 16, Adam to RCL. Can you run that subject to see if he's 2-9 now?
I can go, sir. Do a hand. You're not showing on the KDP.
Careful. I'm 16 Adam P. Just to verify, so this subject right now has made threats of 43-1. And if we could find out if this subject has made threats to hurt anybody else inside the home today.
10-4. 911 just got negative answer ×3 for callbacks to the grandmother. Try the grandfather's 21 that they received. If not, I'll have them try to call our anonymous caller back and get further.
Therefore, if you can get one of them to call the anonymous caller now and see if we can get any updated 49 as to why he called and left the scene.
10-4.
Coronado Park, 30 Alpha 3.
Lock 2, Engine 5, respond out to San Pedro Gibson. It's going to be at the Ho Ho Chinese restaurant. 67 Bravo, the trash can on fire for Engine 5, San Pedro Gibson at the Ho Ho Chinese restaurant, Firebox 8542, 11th District.
And grandson's condition, how is he doing?
Checking.
I just rode in low. Sheriff Canyon is right here on the corner.
I was going to ask you where we were.
Yeah, we just passed San Antonio there, and then now this is Gutierrez Canyon right here. Right here on the right, you'll see the open space sign. And Sage just south. Careful.
Crew Car 10, can you have that vehicle towed from Sierra Monte and have the deputies do a 10 check, please, and write 17 reference to 46, and informational for the welfare check of the residents as the owners are out of town.
That's different. Just reporting on. I just attempted a 21 back to that vehicle owner, had negative contact, and apparently they were advising yesterday that the vehicle is not code because AAA and nobody else will go up there, reference a 4x4.
Okay, 10-4, we can just get whoever on call is, see if they can get up there to tow it. If not, and there's extenuating circumstances, then let me know and I'll call Car 10 back.
That's
290 times 21. I'm going to give you a 21. 27.
That's what them 27 do. Any of our units, are they in 4x4s?
Time delay of 20 minutes. Callers advising their vehicle is 10-7 and 24.
1527 PD, you can send me that call. I'll be en route from Paseo and Paradise, or Eagle Ranch and Paradise.
10-4.
Rescue 20 driver to rescue officer.
Any battery on 34s, assault on 34s?
like he's only been arrested twice, one for that aggravated assault, and one for a 29 reference that aggravated assault. I haven't found any 43-1 history with him either.
A refueling station up here. 40 at 86 in Sage.
Negative 86 in Bridge.
10-4. I'll stand by for you here.
And Adam 112 is at 86 in Benavides.
And for all units, just to advise, the caller did not see the knife in the subject's room. He possibly has a box cutter in there. Caller doesn't want to get too close to him and doesn't know if he's still bleeding.
10-4, BD.
This girlfriend was 39 with a roommate and took too much insulin. 4255, but ASD wants us to secure the scene. I was also holding a 1010 welfare check. 48 Washington, where an elderly male subject came on the line. She needed help. Suffering from dementia. Getting in at 27th Street, it occurred to an individual at the Range Cafe. It's going to be a 5-minute time delay on that.
With a 42, and I'll be en route to 913.
To 913, so far. And I'll send you previous events on that elderly male subject.
Adam 422 can take the Range Cafe call.
422, 10-4, it looks like he's 27. He's advising that he 27-3 him and took his bottle of liquor. 11's advising that that male caller does appear to be 1018 or so. 1018 at this time.
10-4, I'll check it out. Starting a ways off from Wyoming for sale.
Adam 431, 10-4.
Edward 411.
Edward 411.
You want me to tell you with a 42? And I'm 56 at the Range Cafe at Manal and Princeton.
Left side, we have the 9746 pounds.
Edward 411.
Edward 411.
Yeah, code for me. Didn't realize it was the one on Wyoming. I'll be 10-8 and back on my 44.
Engine 12, Fort Hill Studio, 12901 Central Northeast, 289, 17 altitude.
Subject started yelling and making threats of a caller in her 1030s and pulled out a gun to intimidate them. Caller ran back into her apartment with her 1030s. With injuries, and none of the subject is 18 or 57. Callers requesting 34s check the area and to make 25 for a 42. Subject was last seen in a silver Toyota 4-door that's possibly still stuck in the parking lot. Person to be a DMA, 25 to 30 years of age, 6 foot thin build, wearing a black hoodie with an orange camo hood on it and black pants. Nothing better.
Engine 5, engine 11.
Go for engine 11.
Hey, Buffy, we're at an outside fire on Gibson in San Pedro. Were you guys on the same fire, or do you know anything about it?
Engine 11 to engine 5, I think we're on a fire at San Pedro and Gibson as well. We have located a dumpster. If y'all want to head back here, it's probably the same call.
Engine 5, copy. We'll flip around.
Peter Frank 124, do you want your secure?
Negative at this time, so we go, try to 6 5.
Then Borg, here is Tony.
Adam 134, could you reference our call? Negative 1015, it's 39 only. I have advised Sam 11, and he's 10-4 and change it. I'll add remarks.
10-4.
15, respond out to 6000 Pan American, 402, room 402, the TiVo Lodge, 23, it'll be 23 Bravo. This 33-year-old male has been drinking too much for a couple days, non-violent. For exit 15, the TiVo Lodge, room 402.
10-4, where is the subject at now?
And is in the first room to the right. Once you enter the front door, it's his bedroom. We want to just verify for fire. He doesn't have any items to actually start a 33 to burn the house down.
And what does Grandma say? How is he around the hours?
I'll check.
Rescue 17, stage at Sapphire and 86th Street, 65 Alpha 6, not secure.
On to Rescue 5, 1311 Louisiana Boulevard Northeast at the Laurels, room 130. Unknown each female, caller hung up. 31 Charlie 1, Rescue 5, 1311 Louisiana Boulevard Northeast, apartment 130, 31 Charlie 1.
Rescue 14 to 1.
To 253 and 187. And SO for 49, can you start them 4355 for approximately 50-year-old female? She was walking past our scene, slipped and fell, and she thinks she broke her ankle.
Okay, that's it.
Affirmative. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 vehicles here altogether in this, quarter mile.
14-year-old male conscious and breathing. Traumatic injury, Bravo response. Firebox is 20, 60, 51.
41 to get Tim unstuck. I'm taking Dravnik back to the rescue to get it back in service. Can you get a hold of Aussie and see if he wants me to meet him at Station 40 to get those changed for the rescue?
Yeah, that would be sweet. Let me check and see if I can get a hold of him.
A lot of accidents out west as well on I-40. About the 120, right? 5 or 6 cars that sit off the area there.
Hilton Avenue Northeast, Firebox 197022, 12 Delta 2.
Reference that subject in the history. Why don't you guys try to get that family out, and then you guys try to either via 21 or PA to call him to you.
Go ahead, Engine 7.
Are we still responding to 8512 Sapphire Street, Southwest?
Like it, in the original call, my member who's anonymous, he said that he was making threats to 27-1 people, and he also, per the grandmother, has threatened to burn the house down.
Yeah, try to call him out to you guys. There's no reason for us to enter that house and create a 39 that's not necessary inside that point.
Never.
Sounds like your subject is wearing a gray hoodie, shirt, and black pants. And be advised, MCT2 is en route for this call, but they're a pretty long ways out, and with T4, it's going to take them a while.
Rescue 1901.
PDL units, PTC is 10-7, reference the weather. needed for a 45-525 South of Antonio. Vehicle 44 due to the wall.
The nature of this call?
There is a gentleman there that PD is responding to that's threatening to burn down the house. They're requesting a rescue and an engine out.
Frank 533, Central Units of Priority 139 9900 Mesa Arriba Avenue. The 20 is going to be a group home. Caller is advising that a client's 5-6 being violent and 27 Ford, one of the staff members with a closed fist, and is still attempting to 32 with them. He's known to be violent. It's an ongoing problem with him. Negative weapons involved. He is currently throwing furniture inside the 20.
House 532 PD, if you can get back with the caller and advise what is his diagnosis, if he has any type of anger issues or mental issues.
10-4. This is working on getting 49.
Rescue 19 to alarm.
Sure. Go ahead, last unit.
Rescue 19 to alarm. Would you like to switch? Us and Rescue 6, we're going to be crossing paths.
Package Rescue 30, 2nd Street northwest of Hacienda Road, 2nd Street at Hacienda Road. To an upper response, 50-year-old female, possible broken ankle, 5-5 is level 0.
Yeah. Let me give him a call back. It doesn't have any other 49 besides that.
10-4. Verify that they can do a station report and call it.
May 25 by 4th and Bill wearing a gray shirt and blue jeans. The call says Richard Velasquez is at the offense. I'll double check that might be your caller, but also be advised the subject is holding scissors and a metal bar. Is looking like the 41 did go back to his apartment at this time, but the caller is still requesting 4255 for his mother. 27, did you need your report number voice or negative?
Negative.
See if we can get a 21 for that subject where to 25. In case we need to try to 25 them via cell phone.
Okay.
That's what's 10-6.
Item 431 10-4.
So is he unit near 10-6? Go ahead. Do you have him 21 radio supervisor?
Sure.
ERTC, please.
Move on district.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, 1-4.
We're treating our last. You can put us on that call in our district. Cancel engine 7.
Copy that. Thank you, Engine 1-4. Engine 7, go ahead and clear.
Engine 7, copy. Thank you. Engine 14.
Charles 532, Frank 533. The subject has mentally disabled and has cognitive behavioral delays.
It's going to be staging area of 86th and Sapphire at the park. Firebox 14
5714. It's going to be for an individual, cut his wrist, threatening to burn down the house. 65 Alpha 6. For Battalion 4, responding with Rescue 14 and Engine 14.
Battalion 4 to alarm. Start up.
Rescue 14, Engine 14. We're on 86th and Sage, and we're staging there. Police is in front of us.
AG-14 copy. Yeah, we're headed down there. Full stage behind you guys.
Full size SUV pulling a trailer. Unknown 26 occupied by 2 males. Vehicle last seen headed northbound towards Osuna. Time delay about 5 minutes. Station clear 1608.
Ten 4, Chief. Alarm 2, Engine 4, ladder 15, 4321 Montgomery Boulevard, Northeast, Aztec Village Apartments, 19 Firebox 7051, 52 Charlie 1, Engine 4, ladder 15, Aztec Village Apartments, 4321 Montgomery Northeast, 52 Charlie 1.
Alarm to Agent 5, Engine number 5, respond out to 1135 Texas Street Northeast. It's going to be apartment 221, the Solar Villas Apartments. Cross street of Marble, Firebox A212, 65-year-old male, conscious and breathing, said he's possibly detoxing. 23 Bravo, Agent number 5, 1135 Texas Street Northeast, apartment 221.
He was heading out here with those chains. If he comes to 40, I'll advise. If not, he's probably almost on his way to 41.
Okay, I copy that. Myself and Rescue 41 are currently en route back to the station.
Nice. Again, thank you for your help.
Anytime.
Logistics 2, Battalion 7. I'm at 41. I was just helping him out with some snow removal.
Battalion 7 is direct. Thank you.
Rescue 30.
There's a business but has negative contact with the RP. They're advising that they're 56 now, 17.
Level. 253 SO.
253.
288, 10-4. She's going to be standing by for the 46 and for 4355 for that female. You can show me 10-8.
10-4.
Go for Sam 26. But I did notice on the north side, I'm sorry, the east side of I-25 by Jefferson, there was a vehicle off the off-ramp. So we can get a unit over there and from northeast.
Sam 267, you can go for.
And it looked like a little blue four-door car, and they were right off the off-ramp of Jefferson.
Sam 16 on a PD.
Firebox is 7451. Got a single motor vehicle accident into a fire hydrant. 29 Bravo, Rescue 8, Engine 8, Indian School and Wantabo. Single vehicle into a fire hydrant.
Engine 6 alarm.
78, I am level 0 for your 9 Echo. I will advise when someone is en route. Albuquerque base to Rescue and Engine 8, same traffic for you.
7-8 copy.
Engine 6 Rescue 6, you may cancel. APD advised, Engine 6 Rescue 6 cancel.
Engine 6 alarm, we have one I-25 northbound at Jefferson.
He said he's good, Dave. We stopped there.
Engine 6 copy.
On PD, go ahead and 10-3 the air.
Air 10-3.
Standing by.
Engine 4, Engine 6. Engine 6, go. Yeah, we're not to a fire alarm in 19, so you guys gonna be closer than us? We are on the freeway. The next exit is San Antonio.
Rescue 13, louder 13 and 7-8, be advised, we hear the baby coughing in the background now.
7-8 copy. I'm going to be on scene. I'll be first in just a second. I'll advise everyone.
Rescue 13, copy that. Baby coughing in the background. Copy, Engine 6. We'll continue route.
And it's Century 21. Central.
45 to 411.
Good.
Hey, I'm still a ways off, starting from the sub.
So for 10:30, still not breathing.
Unknown age, unknown gender, 32 Bravo 2, medical alert. Rescue 6, 5405 9th Street Northwest, 32 Bravo 2.
Rescue 655 is level 0 for your call on 9th Street.
Copy.
No, he's being compliant right now at this time. Does have the mentally ill issues going on.
10-4.
Rescue 5 copy. If you could tell them to go to the north side of that complex, it's actually closer if they haven't got another truck yet.
Lab team is responding to 3401 Vassar. PD's on scene, it's secure. Alarm to Station 14 and Battalion 4, your scene is secure.
1-4 copy.
Ace 278 and Rescue 13, you now have a unit responding 3060 will be coming from San Mateo and I-25.
7-8 to Rescue 13 and 5-5, you can code 1. Ladder 13, you can go and cancel things. Ladder 3, copy, cancel.
5-5, copy code 1.
55 base to Rescue and Engine 8, you now have a unit responding as well, 3005 from Lobos downtown.
Alarm to Rescue 6.
Rescue 8, copy.
Rescue 6.
Okay.
Super.
Oh,
No breathing, 10-4.
45 is direct. Five 10 to 13, copy, cancel, thanks guys.
552 engine or rescue 6. Have you guys been able to make patient contact with 29 Bravo?
Negative, everybody canceled.
Copy that.
PD Edward 334 and 321. The male's now attempting to get out of the vehicle. SMN is 50-56-120, wearing a gray beanie, gray sweater, blue jeans. He's falling out of the vehicle and able to stand.
Come on, you.
Charles, 521.
You attempt to call back and have my RP step out and make a Q5 at the door. And you can go towards San 51 Adams and is on a vehicle action at the description.
10-4, 751 Adams, 10-4.
I'm 10-4, I'm in the area on ATO.
Three nine nine.
You need to call me at this number, please.
I'm getting negative 25 on the callback.
Here's 56 PD.
Yes, 56.
10-4, copy plate.
Copy.
Palmore David 699.
10. Sure.
He's supposed to be taking meds for 1040, and they got a message from a friend that he was just going to stop taking them.
Control, since he is an adult, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to ping this.
10-4, it's just 31 messages too about checking on life insurance and things like that, and they're concerned because he hasn't been at work for several days and all his medication is here.
10-4. Kitty Charlie 639, Priority 145, Coors in St. Joseph. A single vehicle rollover, a black SUV. Was able to get out of the vehicle. Any units at can 82? Unfortunately, my closest truck is going to come from 13's area.
Copy that.
Logistics 2. 10-4, sorry, I heard wrongly.
Thank you, cancel, thank you.
Time for Adam 637.
Lewis Fire Control.
Engine 4.
We are unstuck and returning to quarters.
Charles 611.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and finish your call there, and as soon as you can, go relieve Adam 637 so you can get on shift.
I'm not 5-6 yet. I still have to go up there and make Q5 since I went over to help 1987.
Hey, for your call.
and is a passerby.
Most in this direction won't be closed.
Vessel 79 direct.
Direct.
Battalion 7 to DFM 5.
Fire control to rescue 38, truck 38, both units I-25 southbound of the 216. It's going to be for a motor vehicle accident that just occurred. Bravo response, fireboxes 380217.
Go ahead, Battalion 7.
Yeah, are you there with logistics, Lieutenant?
Negative. I was helping some citizens get a vehicle unstuck. I'm finding a place to turn around to head back to Station 41 now.
Okay, 10-4. Would you have Lieutenant Ossie give me 21, please?
Yeah, affirmative. I'll call you as soon as I get there.
Logistics 2, Battalion 7. I have no service up here.
Engine 5 to responding 5-5, can we get an ETA, please?
Copy that.
9, I'll be code 1.
10-4.
Five to Engine 14, Rescue 14. We are just leaving Press downtown, so we'll see you soon.
Last unit, can you repeat? You came in a little unreadable.
Do we have any other calls in our district?
What unit?
Engine 8.
Into the guardrail. And they're now going about 50 miles per hour on I-25 southbound.
14530, P address. We do have the rescue on at this time.
I-5 to Engine 5.
Panera, right in front of the high school.
Me out at 1305 Columbia Northeast on 27.
516 Indiana Street, Southeast, apartment D as in David. Female was 27 Ford by the caller was 27 Ford by a female, punched her in the face.
Cross street of Whispering Sands, firebox 8281, 38-year-old female, conscious breathing, hurt her leg, 30 Alpha 3. For rescue 12, 12715 Dunes Road Southeast, apartment 2, firebox 8281, 30 Alpha 3.
Rescue 7 to alarm. We'll be clearing this call here in a second. You have to go and cancel Rescue 18, and we'll take the one on Central.
Copy that, Rescue 7.
9, do you want them to continue just to ATL? Katie Adam 334. That's the 167. Did you need it placed or negative?
Negative.
Super.
How many vehicles do we have involved on this incident?
It looks like 2 vehicles. calling party stated that the vehicle went off the roadway and hit another black vehicle. It's going to be a white Honda Accord. The white Honda apparently continued on unknown status of the other vehicle involved.
Engine 14, responding 5-5 to 8512 Southfire. You can go to council.
Adam 225 PDM 56 at 85.5.
And for 16 to 8.
You guys have a good day. For temperature, spiking temperature. You still ready to go 5-6?
I'm writing back as 55 right now. I'm just about to go 56 now.
Careful.
Before.
Albuquerque, Evan, go ahead. Rescue 182 alarm.
Rescue 1-8.
Are we still going to the 7501 Central?
Negative, Rescue 7 is available.
Copy. Thank you. Thank you, Rescue 7.
For quite a while. There's not much in the canyon. Crank it down. 3 trucks maybe work there.
So far, was the fender that was crashing, was that doing the black Honda Accord?
Maybe a black Honda Accord or a black Honda Civic.
Saw me stopping at about the 216 with looks like a little blue Prius. Unknown if it's involved.
About the 216.
Available.
222 en route from Central and Broadway.
17, ATL against southbound.
440.
And just for 49, that vehicle looked unoccupied.
Can you have CT step out and see if they see me? I can't find the numerics.
Or stand by. The male and the female are still on the 32 outside. The male's in IMA is 38, 5'6", black hair, a blue jacket, maroon shirt, and black pants.
One at the 12th and Sawmill, 29 Bravo. Call came through PD. I believe it's going to be a 2-vehicle MVA for rescue function for 12th and Sawmill.
Rescue 36 Fire Control, can we get clarification on address 224 Osuna Road Northeast?
That's 224 Osuna Road Northeast.
ATL.
Seven 710 Tom William George. Green and color Grand Am, should be 10-7 side road.
That's negative. Let me call the calling party back and see if we can get some additional information.
PS 560.
Go ahead.
44, same 20. Go ahead and put him in 47 on this one.
10-4. Charlie 611, negative 25. And I was Charlie 628, we're going to be unable to ping this phone.
Okay, if we just check the hospitals, I guess.
Okay.
And try to flag you down.
Okay.
Can you start me to the unit? 624.
Charles 524, I'm going to have you 82.
That's it for him, not far.
Shows arriving on scene this 216 with blue Prius. Confirmation there is nobody in the vehicle.
Alright, 38 Rescue 38. I think we're actually looking for a silver Honda Accord. Is that correct, Fire Control?
Stand by, Fire Control Rescue 36.
36, go ahead.
It's going to be 224 Osuna Road Northwest. I believe we sent you to northeast. It's northwest in District 30. You can head that direction. 30 is on a call.
On, what three is on? What is it?
On the south side of the road. Five, are you direct on northwest?
5-5, yes, we are. See you soon.
Fire Control Rescue 38. The two vehicles involved were black in color. It was a black Honda Accord was the pending vehicle. They continued on. The victim was going to be in a black four-door sedan.
Direct, black 4-door sedan. We'll be in the area till.
Okay, it looks like SO is cleared. Did get a phone call from the victims. The last visual of the ascending vehicle was at the 215 continuing southbound at about 70 miles an hour.
And then the area of Neighbor and Chavez, Neighbor Road and Chavez Road Northwest, reference to two 1030s that are on four-wheelers doing donuts. Calling parties afraid that they're going to call them 44, 45. One of them is wearing a dark jacket, and the other one in a red jacket.
Run.
164. So myself and 162 can handle for those two things.
164, 162, 253, 256, code 4.
253, thank you.
253, 28, thanks, guys. You guys are both welcome.
Yeah, just go ahead and take Broadway. We're going to go ahead and continue all the way to Atlanta. But just take a look at the off-ramp.
Direct.
That's 56. There's some vehicles in that gas station across. Is that going to be related?
Just two vehicles here on the southwest corner.
Okay, 10-4, I had to pass you. I'll be there in just a second.
Nine 415 Sunrise Court, Southwest, 21 Alpha.
My contact information, if you can get a hold of his neighbor. If not, she'll probably call in. But you can show me 10-8 for now. For 290.
Could you voice my case and cap, please?
Silver Cadillac sedan, unknown, temporary check. Was last seen southbound on University.
Thank you.
Sam 38 to Henry 234. Good. Read 10-4. 10-4, en route to the southeast.
Sorry, 524 PD.
Charles 524 Brad.
Sergeant 46.
10-4.
Downgrade that to a 2. We're not going to DP on that.
10-4.
Wayne Road Northwest, Unit 4. 44-year-old male, conscious breathing, complaints of hemorrhage from legs, firebox 300273. And for it's going to take probably you and the engine. It's going to be a larger patient.
Copy that. Could you resend the address and Major Cross Street?
To send it to your CAD, it's going to be 325 Wayne Road Northwest, Unit 4, across the 4th Street.
Rescue 30, our CAD's down. So that address was 325 Wayne Street, is that correct?
10-4, 325 Wayne Road, Unit 4. It's going to be across the 4th, south of El Pueblo.
This is your 5-5. We're about 3 to 5 away.
Engine 7 coverage, thank you.
About 30 seconds out.
No worries. Kind of slick out here.
Go ahead, PD.
Go ahead.
Can you 19 items, please?
For PTL Avenue, it's not 10, 16, 19, and 16, 45.
I can start if you want to send me a primary.
10-4, any in the second clear for 82. Ten four.
Wayne Road Northwest, 325 Wayne Road Northwest. It's going to be Unit 4, Bravo response for a 44-year-old male, conscious breathing, hemorrhage call. Fire is 3029 from the Big Eye, and they do have a power lift. The patient's got a border on bariatric. Firebox is 300273.
Question 24, go ahead.
I think it's a lock on event 964, see if you could find any 49ers as the subject.
Good work.
Negative.
10-4.
763 PD.
10-6-3.
G19 Adam Squad for me, please.
10-4 PDO, out of units 10-6, 19, 1647.
The Hotel Chaco, 2000 Bellama Northwest, Crush of Rio Grande, Firebox 5201. Be on the 5th floor in the restaurant area, 26 Alpha, 29-year-old male, conscious breathing, not feeling well, 26 Alpha, 5th floor restaurant area, the Hotel Chaco.
My benefits will get reference 31 subjects from 9700 Tierra del Sol. Callers advising that vehicles in a 41 hood. The subjects are possibly casing. It's going to be a Maroon Ford pickup, unknown make or model, unknown 26.
reference event 933.
Go ahead.
Could you assign a case of rice, please?
10-4, it's 19,00182. You're welcome. Wait, 7.
Good.
You want to take ETA 1 hour, reference the road.
10-4.
Engine 33 Rescue 33 I-40 at the 144. It's going to be for a vehicle rollover. Delta response. Firebox 330232.
So 374 and 261.
Cores in La Monica.
River Bravo.
I-40 at the 144. It's going to be for a rollover. Small, dark-colored pickup rolled into the median. Calling parties out of, I think they did witness it and saw the driver open the door, unknown if they're able to get out. That's what's on my direct.
Right.
Redirecting, it's going to be a route code to the rollover at the 144.
San Antonio direct units use caution.
261's code.
374. Can you see if PDs or, state police is still out there?
131, 2713, 2nd Northwest. Caller right, possible 10-7, the male subject outside of list of 20.
Road salt. So I don't know what they're doing.
Well, we saw one of the trucks plowing, and it didn't look like it did a thing to the road. It's pretty bad through the canyon here.
Yeah, 10-4. Just make sure you guys get back okay. And I'd kind of hunker down and see if maybe there's some calls in the foothills we could help out with, but just kind of hunker down and stay off the main roads because everybody's just driving like it's still okay.
Oh yeah, we're going about 20 down the canyon here, so we'll be there shortly, and then just stay in the foothills.
10-4. Yeah, I was coming up to Paseo after getting gas, and I was doing 25-30, which was pretty good for the conditions, and I had people, of course they're in four-wheel drives, so they can do 55-60.
Yeah, not even the four-wheel drives are going to do that down the canyon road here.
No, man, if you got four-wheel drive, it means you can go as fast as you want.
Oh, yes, that's true. I'll probably bump it up to 70 here, and we'll be there even quicker.
Yeah, perfect, because your rubber won't slide on ice like the two-wheel drive rubber does.
Nah, four-wheel drives means that nothing will make your car slip.
We'll need to have more units out there than he is.
10-4, thanks so much.
Fire Tools Direct will cancel off the call.
27 Albuquerque.
Calling, I apologize, I was on 911. Go ahead.
792 attack.
1653.
Oh, be advised, it's an SUV towing a trailer. She advised it jackknifed and then rolled over. She was not able to stop.
Edward 411 P, you can send me that 44. PS 45 Adam PD, you can send me the 44 as well. I'll be at Eubank in Montgomery.
Get that started.
Please create another call, 17 Bravo, at 504 Camino de la Sierra.
Copy. 17 Bravo.
Rescue to Alarmo, advise on a 5.
Rescue.
Alarm to Rescue 14, 601, 90th Street Northwest, apartment 2121, cross street to Blue Water, your firebox 5802, 51-year-old male, unconscious breathing, slipped, fell on the ice, 17 off of 2, Rescue 14, 601, 90th Street Northwest, apartment 2121, 17 Alpha 2.
Don't trade chain.
Yeah, let me work on it, Luis. I know that engine 32 has chains, and maybe we move them over to your station for right now. Let me see what I can do, and I'll get back with you.
Yeah, copy that. Thank you. Also, if you could work on a set for the rescue in case Albuquerque ambulance was unable to get there, I just wanted to move them.
Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with.
Idaho 134, you can clear me 10-8.
Idaho 132 is 10-8.
10-4.
Senator David Chavez, right after Coors, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of cars sliding, so just so you guys know, I don't think there's an accident, I think it's just cars sliding. We'll try to get around.
Yeah, copy that. Just take it easy, guys. Engine 33 fire control.
Engine 33.
Yeah, I'll do this one as the last one. If law enforcement gets there first, they can advise of any patients. We're going to have a really great response.
Sure. 56, all Adam units on 10-6-19 at 1656.
Adam 132 PD, Mike 82 won't connect to the server. Can you load me 10-7?
10-4, you're locked off.
Water pipes 53 Alpha 4. Engine 8, 2711. Palo Alto, northeast.
The biggest problem I saw was exit and amps there at the 187 and the 196.
12's District, Firebox is 8282, room 138. 26 Charlie, 78-year-old male, sick call, a little bit of trouble breathing. 26 Charlie, 500 Paisano Northeast, room 138.
For their welfare. Currently, those 30s are near the front door to the business. Both females, one wearing a red beanie, a blue jacket, and unknown clothing description. PD to Lincoln 117.
Go ahead.
Those 1030s are going to be directly across from your 20 at the Dion's. Do you have visual of them?
Not at this time. I'll try to take a look.
10-4. I'll preempt you for now and add you as AE2.
13 Adam PD. Clear today was at 42, and I'll go with 132.
24.
Rescue 82 AAS 318. Patient does not want to be transported. Thank you.
18, copy that. No problem. You guys have a good one. Stay safe.
Simple.
Wanted me to get, because this one's off in the ditch, and I don't know if they have the other one up further west.
40, the 140, the CMV on its side, is that the one?
2321 is let up, Blue Castle alignment, shot for a 52, coming from the garage door.
Both units.
Edward 336, update both units to 105 Texas Street Southeast.
Someone is jackknifed at the 137 westbound. It went off the road and has jackknifed. I believe that's the one you're out with. Do you want me to go ahead and just preempt you from this one and put you on that one?
When I drove by, he was in the median.
Accident.
Get out of this intersection.
10-4, let me check. Sam 26 Adam, code 900.
35. I believe 543 is on that one. I'll proceed to the 139.
Minnesota. Vehicle spun out in the opposite of travel and are blocking 24.
Edward 411, please.
We're 411.
PS 45 Adam's going to take primary on this. Those vehicles are going to stay 5-6 until he goes negative injuries. You can send me that 44 priority one.
For an unit for 82.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Five zero for you.
$4,000.
At the 206 vehicle so road, and we have someone coming.
Just checked out the Smiths and talked to an employee. There are no kids panhandling here. They haven't seen anyone, and I don't see anyone either in the one entrance they have here. I'm going to keep walking around the parking lot. You can code for anyone else.
That was 132, Sam 13 out of 10-4. 10-4.
Charlie 132, 10-4. Can you log me back on 6-1, please?
10-4. Anyone? Anyone? Billy 321.
One 6-4. So we're in the area, Joe.
Yeah, for both units.
little bit of snow and slush build up on the. Get someone out there to put it off a little bit, whenever.
I've already found on my 211, snow and slush needed to be back.
Highway 245P, can you add New Mexico 26?
Go ahead.
Paul King Nora 585, and this is a single vehicle, negative 4355.
Frank, 23350.
Go ahead.
Can you let me 10-8 and I'll be out with VK2682. Charles 124, you can send me 981.
98114.
Edward 411 PS 45M. Get my 51. Yes, sir, PS 45. It's going to be around.
Just for the record, we won't be responding to 44s unless there's injuries or the vehicles aren't drivable, and we won't be responding to 52s unless you have an RP that's not 5, 6 minutes, 31, or 827.5.
10-4.
Can you give me a report number, please, and what's the last line?
Super, super.
Traffic.
10-4.
We're going to be at Parkway and Hunter.
10-4 Parkway and Unser.
Yes, sir.
Animal control wants to know how many 1011?
I believe there's 3 cats in the house. Hey, Anthony, I'm going to call my real quick.
Thanks, cell phone. From Glenn, EPA, about 15 minutes. I'm just going to wait here to make sure they're okay for 46 picture.
Unknown injury, 17 Bravo 1. Rescue on 6 Montgomery Tramway inside the McDonald's.
TOT and a female to her residence at 9180 Coors. Starting mileage is 96,418.
Starting at 1707.
He said thank you.
Rescue 655, you can cancel 2nd Street.
To the right side of the Trinity, a towing vehicle. We're going to need a Class D to pull them out.
8735.
Disregard.
Rescue 30 to responding 55.
55 Rescue 30, go ahead.
Yeah, do you guys have a location?
55 Rescue 30, we are at 4th and Ranchitos will be there shortly.
Copy that.
On to Rescue 7, 10324, Sandy Trail Road, Southwest. Cross Streets Blue Sky. 14 Firebox 5742. 55-year-old female. Allergic reaction to Charlie 2. Rescue 710 324 Sandy Trail Road Southwest. 2 Charlie 2.
So.
264.
Business looks 10-4. There's no prints in the snow and everything's secure. You should walk in today.
Charlie there in Park.
I think my last time.
When they have rollover, did you get mile markers?
Hi, base to Rescue 7 and Mobile 0 for your call on Sandy Trail. All advice. Cover. Go ahead.
Can you update me to apartment number 106 in log 556?
Thank you.
My rollover right in front of me on the 142 westbound lane. I'm in the eastbound lane. Yeah, we've got debris in the roadway on the eastbound lane. 10-4.
West on mile marker 142. Debris. Yeah.
CMV parked in the middle of the on-ramp at the 285, I-40 eastbound.
Charlie 321, PD, can you advise?
Sure, checking on you. Code 900.
First, never heard a transmission.
10-4, hold base server.
Hey Connor, go ahead and shut it down there. None of these cars can make it up the hill.
10-4, we are.
Idaho 134 feet.
Idaho 134.
I'm sure they're extremely busy, but get hold of DOT and see if they can bring some salt and ice truck or to this specific area from Gonzales up to Central. None of these cars can make it up the hill.
10-4.
142. Just so we don't end up with a huge backup there. Get out of there ASAP.
We're working on it. A lot of the 46s don't want to head out that way. We are working on it with somebody.
Yeah.
And you now have 3060 responding from UNM.
527, copy, coming from UNM.
Here could be 1098, 10 from this area. Vehicles clearly off the roadway and they're just going to wait for 46. Plenty of gas will last them for a while.
Faster.
Five, fire control.
Right, go ahead.
us.
87.
It's 49 on road conditions. 40 eastbound from Zuzax to Cedillo is down to one lane, and westbound traffic is barely moving.
Generally, you can just check with them, see if they can get a truck to salt the intersections along Central. Seen a lot of cars slide right through the intersection of red lights.
10-4.
I did see it actually flat headed to my birthday location and
Rescue 16 to alarm. Can you show us on scene, please? NBC is not working up here.
Thank you.
Side road yet.
10-4, 543, direct.
10-4.
Bernard.
We come out of the median for a little bit, so if we get any...
Yeah.
We saw the trucks, but they left the area. We'll be tuning.
No problem, booking it.
T1 Albuquerque.
Rescue 19, go ahead.
5-5 Rescue 19, be advised we're leaving Crest downtown at this time.
10-4, be safe.
Simple.
They have one lane cleared for the south and northbound sides.
No parties involved for roommates, and they will exchange 49. You can send me the 44 holding.
Records advising all they have is a winch. Does he need to be pulled out or towed?
He just needs to be pulled out. He's just slid off the road and stuck in the snowbank.
16 or so.
Make it 16.
Did they say what lane is closed? I-40 eastbound between Zuzax and Cedillo.
Just saying that eastbound's down to one lane and westbound is barely moving.
So for the files en route, but they want to know what lane is actually open so you can drive in.
I said a 287.
Yeah, where it goes into 3 lanes, the only lane that is the number 3 lane.
10-4, thanks.
10-4, thank you. And it's going to be a 15.
10-4.
Will be primary.
10-4.
Good.
Quarters on Kirsten for a 45. It's going to be just south, white Chevy Blazer versus a Ford truck. Rising 1 mile ran. Calling party thinks it may be a 27-7 vehicle.
Agent 30.
You mark 15 and available in district driver training.
10-4.
On 5-1.
G61, so I'll be in route to assist.
To the front.
Head north. 10-4.
This 17, what did you advise is in the road? Is it just one bag or a couple?
PD2 Idaho 113. Steamboat units at priority 1431924 Swallow Drive, Southwest. Callers advising a time delay of 30 minutes. Her ex-boyfriend threatened 431 by cutting his wrists. Threats were made when the caller was 5-6 30 minutes ago, picking up her 10:30.
For Game and Fish, is that what they see if you roll over?
Road. Proper response. Motor vehicle accident. Firebox 340133.
Negative 18 or 57. Please RTC.
Can we check for an MCT unit?
Temper. See any MCT unit on this, sir? Can you assist with 43-1 I have holding at 924 Swallow Drive, Southwest? Temper, thank you.
Off the roadway.
Engine rescue 3-4.
Agent Rescue 3-4.
Engine 3-4, Rescue 3-4, both units, Coors and Christian. Coors and Christian is going to be for a motor vehicle accident to the south. Firebox 340133, Bravo response.
Helping as well.
Engine 33 to 3064, responding 540 and 144.
Rescue 33.
Yeah, you guys, what's your location? Have you guys any contact?
We went to mile marker 137, and we do see
Try rolling back, Kyle, and take another stab at it.
Officer 2 vehicle MVA, 1 vehicle did flee the scene. Here 55 is going to be 3063 from downtown, Firebox 340133.
Fire control to engine 33, rescue 33. We've had several reports of this incident. It's going to be closer to the 142. Saying it should be in the median, say a black vehicle.
Very good, copy that.
I am on Tanya or Street Cinema.
Sure, flag with you. 3-4 copy.
Kyle, this citizen's gonna see if we can push you up. Go ahead and try.
RC-24, PD.
RC-24?
So reference 942-1, I found the subject, negative 43-1 or 40 history, only history inside. Our system is a DWI from 2017. Negative CATRT, negative 43-1 statement. So home, I'll add the information.
Alright, thank you. MCT?
Correct.
Charles, 1343. Can you start 43 reference highly intoxicated, IMA, probably 4 years old, slouched over in the snow, refusing to move or talk, and I'll be right on the southwest corner in the parking lot of the CVS. Actually, make that the southeast, sorry.
Can we verify the room number?
7 to a John Miller, 532 Northfield Drive, Havasu. Going back to 1994, 4. 26 is still valid, 1/15 of 2019.
For the vehicle, definitely 44 out, but there's no one inside it. And the track looked like it back to another vehicle, but there's no 6.
Getting traffic?
10-9?
Getting traffic?
I'm cleared from the hospital. We'll be back in the JDC.
Never.
Perfect.
Two lanes, the roads are wet, and there's like snow.
261, so I'm going to ATL south on course for you.
Get the call.
Thank you.
50 Albuquerque.
Oh, go ahead.
5715. AP's on scene with a 1018 male, scene secure 23 Bravo 1. Engine 14 at the CVS pharmacy, scene is secure.
Answered AP.
Heel on around. I'm gonna look for this other vehicle, and then if I can't find out my 22 from there, we'll help this guy get off the on ramp. 10-4.
Bye.
Albuquerque. Flight 42 Albuquerque.
Two.
I'm gonna stay parked behind it. She has a 46 en route.
Better.
Target service C32, 1303, Old Course Drive Southwest, 1303, Old Course Drive Southwest. Trying to respond for a 77-year-old female, conscious breathing, diabetic issue. She'll be in space 1. There'll be the large house at the back of the mobile home park. 55 is 3022 from Lomas in Washington.
Ladies, everyone can hear? He's going to help me do the transport, so if anybody else was coming, you can 22 them.
Went off the roadway into the ditch. His trailer jackknifed and is still in the lanes of traffic. And state police had 2 semis rolled over at the 140. They can't send any of their units.
Direct. Have they advised of any closures on the interstate?
Not yet. They're still trying to find 46s for the semis.
The en route, weather permitting, probably go to
10-4.
San Andreas 149.
10-9.
That's Express 812. We're on I-40 in Eubank now.
Copy that.
12 Engine 4, 2400 2nd Street, Northwest, Noonday Ministries, southwest corner, 25-ish-year-old male, 32 Bravo 1, Engine 4, 2400 2nd Street, Northwest, southwest corner, 32 Bravo 1.
I'll be 10-8 for 700 for the remainder of swing shift. Does someone need relief at the hospital?
That's negative.
Ten-4. I will be 1019 south from Central and San Mateo.
113, same traffic.
113.
Report 15, please.
Report 15.
Yes, we'll plug me on a 24. I'll be Carlisle on I-40. I'll get a 6 feet just to...
And you're on Carlisle?
Aston.
SATL 23 Volo from Catherine and Cobla. Male subject was exposing himself inappropriately. Size male walked away last seen westbound on Catherine. He's an IMA. 5'9", medium build, wearing a light color jacket, blue jeans. Incident 1001. James.
I-5, rescue 33.
33.
Made contact at 142, semi rollover, no patients, cancel.
En route, he's gonna start trying to get as many CMVs and vehicles as they can help with. They are aware of yours. Yours might be the first one they go to. It'll be inner city.
264, 3215 is left.
Separate Real Bravo and Broadway. Rising eastbound, there's a semi in the lanes of travel in the right-hand lane.
Angel 3 for responding 5-5 on cores, you can cancel.
The black Cadillac occupied by 2 males is located at Fend 1003.
Coors and Kirsten, you can cancel.
That's a 374.
Vagina.
Yeah, can you meet me on South 1?
Rescue told responding 5-5. Be advised, you're gonna need to use the south elevator even though we're on the north side. The north elevator isn't working.
The more South Valley units are gonna need chains.
We're actually working on it already, Wyatt, but it doesn't look good. We just physically don't have the chains and can't get them, so we're just gonna have to make do with what we have and do the best you can. You guys need to just go slow and be as safe as you can be.
Copy that. I just wanted to advise, the engine, the expressive quantum was already slipping and sliding all over cores in front of the station, so we're gonna be real limited.
Yeah, just don't commit past anything that you don't feel comfortable with. Be real conservative about it right now.
Yeah, copy that. On cores, we already kind of stopped the engine when we were able to stop. It took us at least, I don't know, 50 to 100 feet to even come to any type of control stop.
Yeah, it's affirmative. It's going to be a 1-ton Dodge pulling the gooseneck with some rock on it.
Three birds and go back to me.
Beacon 16 to 399. Were you in Alpha 44 up on I-40 mile marker 144?
10-4, sir.
Alright, so if you could go ahead and stay en route. State police is out there, but they're working 6 other 45s within a 10-mile stretch there, including rollovers and other jackknives. If you could just help them out with that one.
Roger that, sir.
Call back right now, but they didn't get an answer.
Okay. Also, can you let the water, I'm assuming the water authority, know that they have like a water main break at Unser and Central, and it's going to be a big mess in effect when this water starts to freeze up.
10-4. I think they're 10-4 on it, but I'll double check.
Check with those two items on the 24 and see if both are necessary.
PD2, Ida 134, Ida 132. Are you available to clear?
Negative. We have a lot of traffic here, and they're continuing to slide off the road.
Have you guys called for barricades or something? Or are you guys going to be out there all night, or what?
Unknown at this time, but vehicles are sliding off the road. We're trying to get them back on the road before there's a 44.
Fires both of you?
Yeah, before we could probably use some more units, but we're working with OEMs. I think we're just waiting on salt trucks that they can get this area cleared.
Frank 124 is 56, ending 3.2.
Ending at 1739.
Sound 16 Adam to Frank 124. Keep your 16 in your unit. I just got to the sub, but we'll write the paperwork on it now.
Okay.
227.56 to JDC.
227. Is Nathan Brigton, WMA, 29 years of age, 5'10", brown hair, thin build, gray baseball cap, brown jacket, blue jeans, nothing further.
10-4, we have a citizen's assist in your jurisdiction. It's going to be 2913 Gun Club Road. It's going to be for a lift assist from the chair to the bed. Again, 2913 Gun Club Road.
Copy that. 2913 Gun Club en route.
Game in 517. It's going to be negative 29. The name, I do not know how to pronounce it. Negative 29.
We're on the north side near the very end.
Yeah. SQ33.
Just before the 9, it looks like eastbound Rio Bravo between Prince and Broadway. Up the hill is iced over, and there's a lot of motorists spinning out.
Yep.
145 B with 264 Simpson.
146, multiple vehicles off the road.
Four 21.
Good.
Call 82 Henry 421.
Ten 40, come on, me know.
Edge of 33, Rescue 33. Did you guys come in down the hill and are turning around, or did you guys find an earlier turnaround point?
Hoping you get directions, so we came to the 66 pit stop, and then we're going to head back on the interstate.
Okay, copy that. We're hanging by on the first turnaround point, the first crossover right before the drop down to the hill. Just let us know when you guys are headed back up, or we'll wait for you to see you so we can go drive back together.
Have your hosting now. Thank you.
Going back to me.
Katie Frank 638, code 900.
We're all safety.
So far.
She was asking where to go to get the 146.
Confirmed, Derek. Up to, we have, if you could go to the 147 with Gaming Fish 44, see if he needs assistance there.
Okay, 147, I'll wake up. 550 over. Engine 14 to 55, can we get an ETA?
That cornmeal or bins of corn, they're probably gonna have to get that tomorrow because they're gonna probably have to unload it. They won't be able to lift it up with all that cornmeal in there, so you can just advise them if they want to skip that one here at 142 and continue on with whatever CVs need to be.
At the 140, are you at the 142 west south?
Roger, can't get through the weather.
10-4.
Sam 45 calling PS 45.
$49.
1088, 10-8, no report.
Charlie 2, 55-year-old male, sick, trouble breathing. 26 Charlie, 442 Virginia Northeast, apartment letter C.
Okay, that's median. She received help from somebody. Go ahead and clear me from it, please.
At negative 25 with the semi, but if you can get the road department of 21, let them throw some salt on this patch from Prince all the way up to 25. Because of the hill, it's an absolute ice rink.
I'll give them the 20 minutes.
7-11 of those units. Try to divert the traffic off of that little side road that sends them around to Central. That might be an easier way to just block that road off completely. The hill. Turkey.
There's 17.
Beginning mileage is 66609, 10-4.
To Rescue 22, 9150 McMahon Boulevard Northwest, Skies Healthcare, room 412. 55-year-old male, unconscious, his breathing, 31 Delta 2. Engine 22, Rescue 22, 9150 McMahon Boulevard Northwest, room 412, 31 Delta 2.
Stuck in the snow.
And for both units.
Through Albuquerque. Is it pulled up at the 140 stand, or is that actually at the 144? $144 westbound. Yeah, if we can get the 46 out here. Action, okay.
And county make sure nothing's pending, and if not, he's going to come help us over here. He's got a four-wheel drive vehicle as well.
Both units 602 Frost Road is going to be firebox 460391 for a 2-year-old female unconscious and breathing. It is a Delta response. 55 is 54 from station 40.
Bravo Rescue 8, Copperfield Apartments, 14225 Copper Northeast, Crescent of School Place. Firebox 7541, apartment C315. Sick call for 42-year-old male, 26 Alpha 1. Rescue 8, Copperfield Apartments, apartment C315.
Albuquerque, go ahead.
Seven four, so.
374.
Negative 25 till bridge. And 49, it sounds like PD shutting down the road at Quarters and Gonzales.
10-4.
They get a salt truck en route or a sand truck. Can you see if they can come all the way down to Auto?
10-4.
10-4 PD, all Charlie units, not 1060, good to 1917-49. Unit 4, party 144, right 25 South and Jefferson.
I did 245 PD. I'm gonna go 10-8 here in 1 second. You can send me whichever one you want.
10-4, thank you.
543 Albuquerque. 374 so.
374.
You can code 4 on my last. Now there is 4 vehicles stuck in the hill.
4.
Yeah, Coors and Eduardo, just to the north.
Coors on Eduardo to the north. Set up there. Your truck, he'd have to drop off his truck and switch vehicles to do that, and it might take 2 hours.
Ten four. If you could salt it and we could try and see if we can open it up, or if we can possibly get a PSA citywide. 2-4 starting to slow down.
10-4. He said to give him about 15 to 20 minutes to get over there from where he's at right now. I'll salt it.
10-4, thank you.
Charlie 132 to 711. What? Hey, so I spotlighted the house and it looks like a homeowner's coming out now, just so you know. But he looks like to be 10-4, so just stand by so you don't have to keep driving over here.
10-4.
Seatbelt.
10-4, just seatbelt.
Down 13 on 19 Charlie, please.
Proceed all Charlie units, not 10-6-19 at 1751. All Charlie units, not 10-6-19 at 1751. That's Will Bay and Tulane Drive Northeast. Final color 96 for pickup. On the 26, speeding up and down the street, doing donuts. Serpent event 1002.
Ladder 17 of Battalion 4, cancel your discretion. We'll advise if we need you.
Copy that, thank you.
Were you leaving the 80 unit?
3930.
393 to Texas.
Contact.
Charlie 132 to 711. Hey, you're good to code 4. And they're all 10-4. The subject's left on foot, and the homeowners are all 10-4 here.
Thank you very much. Engine 7.
Thanks.
269 at the 160, at the 195 southbound. The vehicle that spun off the road looks like there's already a tow vehicle here. We're just going to do a quick check and then we'll let you know.
Thanks.
69.
Oh, 68.
MCT2 PD.
MCT2?
I'm gonna need 55 for a TOT because there's unknown amount of sleeping pills on board and during the attempt.
10-4.
Copy that. We'll still head in.
We'll do the same, but at a slow rate.
Fire control to engine 46 or rescue 46. Do you have an ETA? The calling party's advising you that it's hard to see. There's no post, so she wants to stand by outside to flag units in.
We'll be there in less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
41.